Ross Gordon here at the Physical Education Complex here in Baltimore, Maryland. 34-22, the Spartans trail here at halftime. We're joined by a very special guest here. At the end of the first game, the women of Norfolk State get back to their winning ways, 10-8 now on the season, 5-1 in conference play. The Spartans were led tonight by Jordan Strode. She was 8 of 17 from the floor, 3 of 7 from downtown, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 21 points, 2 steals tonight to go along with 5 rebounds. Jordan, after a game like we had against Hampton, I know you're happy that we finished the ball game here tonight.
Yeah, we just knew that we had to come back and win this one because they're right under us for the rankings, and so we had to get this win to keep us up in the top 3. And yeah, we just had to get this win.
You look at it, the way we started the second half was the way that we normally start the second half. We started off fast, and we normally score a lot, then struggle to score in the fourth quarter. We came out of the halftime period a little sluggish. What do you think it was coming out of halftime?
Well, first of all, we struggled the first quarter, and we started heating up the second quarter. Then the third quarter, we came out as we usually do. It's kind of sluggish, and what the same story is each game. So we knew we had to pick it up the fourth quarter because they were coming back, and the game got closer and closer. And so we was like, we're not going to go through this again. So we did what we had to do.
It's kind of interesting because you can't put your finger on it. Like, it's a different thing every game. Some days it might be we can't score. Some days it might be a couple missed defensive assignments. And in the third quarter, it just seemed like they just made some shots. That's the biggest difference.
Yeah, they did make shots. They started doubling Kayla, and they just started doubling all the post players. So the guards were open more, so we got more shots, and that's how we started.
One big thing for us is how we closed the ball game. We struggled to close against Hampton, and we did a better job making free throws. We held on to the basketball late down the stretch. And that's something that you have to look at and you have to be excited about, because it's a tough situation when you find yourself in these games all the time. But when you lose one on one night and you didn't close, and then you're in the same situation again 2 nights later, and you have the same situation happen, but you finish it has to feel good.
Yeah, we definitely feel better about this win tonight, but we still have to keep going, and we still have a lot to improve on.
I know it's a very, very good that you got this win, and then you get to get back to some normalcy for a week, then get back home. Talk a little bit about what we want to do in between this next ball game and before we get back home to take on a very good Bethune-Cookman basketball team.
We have to figure out how to keep our intensity up the third and fourth quarter. We can't keep coming out sluggish third and fourth quarter. So we have to figure that out, and we need to work on our defense because we didn't play as well as defense as we usually do.
Hey, man, we still only gave up 45 points. Don't sell yourself short there.
You're right.
It's still only 45 points. But we're playing a very good defensive team, and Bethune-Cookman very long on the inside. They're a very good basketball team. So if you're a Norfolk State fan, you might want to get out to Joe Eccles Hall. 2 good games. A very tough stretch for us, and we talked about it before. The season started in Hampton, Coppin State, Bethune-Cookman, North Carolina A&T. You're talking about 2 teams in Hampton and North Carolina A&T, which won the last 2 championships, and Bethune-Cookman, a team that was picked to finish first this year. So it's a very tough stretch for us, but we get one, and that's what we needed to do. Again, the biggest thing for you to do after a loss is get a win.
Yep.
So we get back home, and makes the bus ride a lot sweeter with the win.
Yes.
It's not very difficult to ride that bus back to Norfolk, Virginia. Thank you for your time. 21 points tonight, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals tonight to go along with the block here. Also, the Spartans were led defensively by Alexis Long. She had a big game tonight for us, 9 points, and she also had a big 4 blocks, 2 of them coming on the break. It might have changed the ball game if those layups would have gone. Thank you, Jordan, for stopping by. The Spartans win 49-45, and they will move on to take on Bethune-Cookman Saturday at 6:30 p.m., actually at 4 at Joe Eccles Hall. We'll be back after this break and talk a little bit more about the first half of the men's game. You're listening to NSU Basketball on the NSU Sports Network.